got something for the fellas today. So YCZ Fragrances was kind enough to send me over this really great fragrance for men. This is called YCZ and it is called Club Gents Aroma. And this one is a really, really good fragrance. And I'll talk to you in a minute and tell you what it smells like. Okay, fellas, so let's get into these notes. Now, you can kind of look at this bottle as well, and you can kind of tell this is kind of giving something. So this is very similar to what I will tell you. To me, this reminds me of YSLY, but it reminds me a little bit more of the intense version. So this opens with some lemon, some mint. I believe in the top of this, there's a little bit of aldehydes in the top of this fragrance. And then in the middle, you get into some florals and some fruit. There is like in the middle, I think there's some geranium. I think also in the middle of this, you have a little bit of apple. You have some in the middle. Hold on, I'm going to check the notes. Give me just a moment. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had these right for you guys. So apple, there's some violet, there's some pineapple in the middle, a little bit of sage, and there's some geranium. And then in the base, you get in there some fir. There's also in the base, there's some vetiver, there is some cedar, there's a little bit of musk, and there's also some ambergris in the base. To me, this one smells really, really good. I'm not going to spray it a lot because, of course, this is masculine. This is definitely catered to men. What I can tell the difference to me with this one and then that OG that I think this is supposed to be kind of smelling like, to me, this one, has a little bit more, even though there's not a lot of aquatic notes in it, to me, I get a little bit more, something like an aquatic note in there. And it could be the mixture of maybe that sage, along with all that wood in the base. But this is a nice citrus, more so it has very light citrus notes at the top, but this is a nice woody fragrance, very good fragrance, has some florals in there. This is a really good one, guys, for the buy. And what I will tell you is this fragrance didn't cost hardly anything. I went and looked at the price of it. They sent this to me, but I looked at the price of it. This is excellent for what it smells like. And when you spray it in a room, and of course, I'm going to give this to my man, but when you spray this in the room, and he's going to test it out and do some performance, may come back and do another review on it. But when you test it out in the room, it lingers for a while. So it definitely has some good performance. So again, this one, I want to thank YCZ Fragrances for sending this over to me. This is YCZ, and this is Club Gents Aroma. This is a real good one. This is for guys. I'll drop the link below.